Welcome everyone. Welcome to our 17th class. And today we're gonna be telling time. All right. So as usual, let's do our Kahoot.
I know time already.
What?
Oh,
I have to go to. Okay, just a moment. Zoom.
bye, Samuel.
Excuse me. Get that.
Bye, Samuel.
I forgot. Wait. I cannot. Why is the echo all the way there? I cannot get to Zoom.
Sorry.
I said I cannot go to Kahoot when I'm on a phone.
Oh, do you have another device like an iPad, computer?
But you can send the link in the chat, and the chat pops up if you send some stuff.
Wait, I. There. It should be in chat.
Okay, log in and nickname is out. I would say that is not. Actually, my nickname is not Samuel, but it's Sam.
A haircutter.
How could I say my nickname is Sam?
You just type Sam instead of Samuel. That should work.
I'm gonna change my name.
That's my nickname.
All right. Is anyone else joining or?
So I need to close that. I need to close the chat.
All right, Sophia, are you gonna join? Or
Go back.
Alvin?
Sure, I'm in. I need to help Alvin with. Alvin's my brother, so I have to help him log in.
Oh, all right.
I want you to join, but I don't know how to join.
Oh, did you join, Sophia? Do you remember if you joined last time? I think you did, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, do you remember who helped you? If they can help you again?
My sister helped me.
Okay. Do you want to ask her to help you again?
This is a tricky question because my brother's name is Al. Alvin's nickname is Al. It's just 2 letters.
Yeah. That actually isn't. That's still a pretty common name.
Yep. Alvin and take the Al. I'm not drawing on the screen yet because I really want to draw, but I can't.
Just wait a few more minutes for Sophia. Oh. Wait, Sam, did you leave? Sophia's in. Sam or Samuel, do you want to rejoin?
My real nickname is Sam, not Samuel.
Okay. Well, Sam, do you want to rejoin? Or
Wait.
oh, there we go. Okay, let's start.
Really? I'm going back. Getting ready. Okay, I think we just go with question number 1. What is it? What's the question?
Oh, 2 times 5. Oh, okay. I'll say it next time. But the question was 2 times 5, which is 10.
2 times what?
2 times 5. It's not 7 because that's 2 plus 5, and it's not 5 because that's just from the problem, and it's not 3 because that's 5 minus 2. What is 4 times 3?
What's 4 times 3? I can't even see the answers on the phone.
Yeah, you have to go back to Zoom to see the question and the answer.
I'll just go back to. Okay, 4 times. Okay, I had to go there so much times, and I forgot.
Okay. I can
Okay, this
say
is not
the
easy.
answer choices. Yeah, I can say the answer choices for you if you want to, Sam.
Okay.
Okay. So the question was 4 times 3, and it's 12. It's not 4 or 1 because 1 is 4 minus 3 and 7 is 4 plus 3. Okay.
Question.
Okay, the question is 6 times 4. Red is 10, blue is 2, yellow is 24, and green is 6. The question is 4 times 6.
Okay. What was the answer?
The answer is 24 because 6 times 4 is 24. It's not 10 because that's 6 plus 4. It's not 2 because that's 6 minus 4. And it's not 6.
Silly me. My brain is not
Nice
too
job,
good.
Mason. Okay, the question is 2 times 3. The red choice is 3. The blue is 2. The yellow is 5. And the green is 6.
Okay, easy. I'm okay. My brain is now ready.
All right. Okay, yes, the answer is 6. Yes. It's not 2 or 3, and it's not 5, that, because it's 2 plus 3. Okay. Okay, the question is 30 divided by 6. Red is 5, blue is 24, yellow is 30, and green is 6.
Like I said.
All right. Oh, okay. The answer is 5 because that's 30 divided by 6. It's not 24 because that's 30 minus 6. So watch out because there's a very big difference between subtraction and division. And it's not 30 or 6. Okay. Okay, the question is 15 divided by 3. And the red choice is 5, the blue is 3, the yellow is 15, and the green is 18.
What? It's the music.
Nice job. So the answer is red because red is 5, and it's not 3.
Oh my god.
It's not 15, and it's not 18 because 18 is.
The problem is that my Zoom is muted, so I had to undo this.
Oh.
So I can't
What do
even
you
hear
mean?
anything.
Oh, okay. Wait, can you hear me now?
Question number 7.
Okay. 8 divided by 4. That's the question. And the red choice is 8. The blue choice is 4, the yellow choice is 2, and the green choice is 12.
Oh. Uh. What is
Okay. The answer is 2. It's not 4 or 8, and it's not 12 because that's 8 plus 4.
Oh, divided. Oh, I thought it was 8 times 4.
Oh, that would be 32. That would be completely different.
18, but divided by 2s.
Yeah, 18 divided by 2. The red is 18, blue is 9, yellow is 2, and green is 20.
Okay. 18. It wouldn't be easy if we have a lot. It will be easy if we have a long time to think because I don't have
Yeah,
enough.
next time, hopefully I'll remember. Hopefully I'll remember to give you guys more time. But yeah, the answer is 9. Sorry?
I was about to say 9, but I don't know.
Oh, okay. It's not 20 because that's 18 plus 2. It's not 18 and it's not 2.
18.
2 more questions.
What is this half? This
Yeah.
half.
Is
What's-
this a half?
Eh,
If you weren't here last class, we learned about halves and quarters. A half is
True. I think I'm true. Yeah.
And nice job. Let's not shout out the answer, all right? But yes, the answer is true because the shaded portion was 1/2 of the full circle.
Yeah. But true versus false. This is also a half. I don't know. How can I go back there? Yes, master. You had to go to my Zoom back to Coot. Okay. Yeah, I can't even, my hands are tired.
Okay, the answer is false. Nice job. It is not a half because that is a quarter. The red little part is a quarter. All right.
Okay. What place in a drum roll?
Wow, 9 out of 10.
I'm third place.
And 8 out of 10. Mason, nice job. All right.
He said it was first place. Spiders was second place. What?
Sorry?
Nothing. I need to go back to Zoom and what was
Okay,
doing?
so today we're going to be talking about how to tell time. So as you can see in this picture, you have this little this person here. There's also 2 different clocks. You have a digital clock and just a traditional clock. This clock right here tells you the time through numbers, but this one, the more traditional one, has it's a bit more complicated. It has a minute hand, a second hand, maybe a second hand, and then an hour hand. But from both these clocks, we can tell that it is 6 o'clock in the morning. Okay. So I don't know if you guys have learned this, but sorry, probably not. But the minute hand, or the hour hand is the shorter hand right here. But basically, if we look at a clock, we have these 2 things called hands. This one is the hour hand, and it tells you the hour. This one is the minute hand. So you might have guessed it tells you the minute. So how we tell time is first we look at the hour hand and it's pointing at 7. So we know it is 7 o'clock. Now to figure out the minute, we look at the minute hand. And if it's at 12, it means that it is 0. So you can tell that it is 7 o'clock. Okay. For this one, again, we look at the hour hand first. It's pointing at 8, and the minute hand is pointing at 12, meaning it is 8 o'clock. So this 12 can also kind of mean 0, but if the hour hand points at it, it doesn't mean that it's 0 o'clock. It means that it's 12 o'clock. It's just when the minute hand is pointing to it and the hour hand is pointing at 8.
We're going to
That means
fix
this
this.
is 8. Sorry? Did someone say something?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know.
okay. I'm gonna mute you for a bit, okay, Sam? Okay. For this one, you see it. The hour hand is pointing at 11, and the minute hand is pointing at 12. So this is 11 o'clock. Okay, for this one, can someone tell me what time it is? Yes, Gordon.
2 o'clock.
Perfect. So just like Gordon said, it's 2 o'clock because the hour hand is pointing at 2 and the minute hand is pointing at 12, meaning
That was so
It's-
easy.
2 o'clock. All right. The next one, can I get someone else? Yes, Mason.
The hour hand is pointing at 12. The minute hand is pointing at 7. It is 7 o'clock.
Perfect. All right. Just like Mason said, the answer is 7 o'clock. But remember, the hand that is shorter is the hour hand, and the hour hand is pointing at 7, right? And the minute hand is pointing at 12, meaning it's 7 o'clock. Okay. Remember, this is the hour, and this is the minute. And then sometimes you might have the seconds. Okay. Can I have someone else? Yes, Sam.
Okay, that's my nickname. You said my nickname is Sam, but it's Sam. So it's 9 o'clock.
Nice. All right. Okay, so now we're gonna have some, I guess, common sayings. So we learned about what to say when the minute hand is on 12 and the hour hand is on one of the other numbers, all right? So if, say the minute hand is on 12 and the hour hand is on 4, we say it is 4 o'clock. But when the minute hand, instead of being at 12, it is put at 6, we say it is 4:30, okay? 4:30. And it means, since we learned about halves and quarters, we know if you reach half, that means you're in the middle, okay? And we can think of this as, because a clock moves like this, in this direction. So as it moves like this, when it reaches the 6, starting from the 12, if you follow how the hands move, once it reaches 6, you've covered a half of the circle, all right? So that's why it said it's 4:30. And if you were to write this, this would be 4:30. Okay, so the reason why it's 4:30 is because every hour is equal to 6 minutes. Okay, and this is really important to know. So every hour, the minute hand moves. Okay, sorry. So every time the hour hand moves, let's say from 12 to 1, the minute hand has already moved all the way across once. So every time the minute hand moves across this entire circle once, the hour hand moves by 1. And every time the minute hand moves by this whole, or goes through this whole cycle, it has passed, 1 hour has passed, or 60 minutes has passed. So when it goes through half, 60, we can use division. 60 divided by 2 is 30. So we know when it reaches its halfway point, it's been 30 minutes. So now we know it's 4:30. Okay. Now we have an hour hand, or a minute hand that points at 12. So we know it's going to be something o'clock, and it's pointing at 5. So we write it's 5 o'clock. And if the hour hand, or if the minute hand is on 6, we know it's going to be half past something. Okay. And if we look, it's going to be between 7 and 8. All right. And since we know the hour hand and the minute hand, they move together. It's just the hour hand moves really slowly because the hour hand only moves by 1. So from say 1 to 2, when the minute hand goes from 12 all the way back to 12. So we know if the minute hand is moving from 12 to 6, the hour hand would be moving as well. But it hasn't reached 8 yet. So it started moving from 7, but it hasn't reached 8 yet. And that's why you see the hour hand being perfectly in the middle between the 8 and the 7. Because the hour hand moved starting from 7, halfway till 8. So it stops at the middle. And that is also where the minute hand stopped, right, in the middle. So we know it's 7:30. Sorry if this is a bit confusing. Hopefully it might get a bit clearer. But okay, so now the hour hand is pointing between 11 and 12. All right, and we see the minute hand is pointing at 6, meaning it's half past something. And again, we know since it's between 11 and 12, we know that it's going to be half past 11 because it most likely was moving from 11 to 12 when this minute hand was moving from 12 all the way back to 12. So we know that it's halfway between 11 and 12 because the minute hand is halfway between 12 and 12, meaning it's half past 11. Okay. Now, I'm going to do the first one, and the rest I'll see how you guys do. So if we look at the minute hand, it's at 6, so we know it's going to be half past something. Sorry for my bad handwriting. Okay, since the minute hand is pointing at 6, we know it's going to be half past something. And we see that the hour hand is pointing in between the 9 and the 10, meaning it was moving from 9 to 10, and it's moving halfway since the minute hand moved halfway as well. So the answer would be 9. So it's half past 9. Always remember, if it's half past, we look at where it was. And we need to figure out where it was and where it's going. So since this is half past, we have to look at, again, where it was and where it's going. So the hour hand was at 9, and it's going to 10, meaning it's still at 9 right now, and it's halfway towards 10. So that's how we know it's half past 9 instead of half past 10. Okay. Now, can someone tell me what time this is? Oh, sorry. Let's see. Yes, Sam. Perfect. Okay, so just like Sam wrote, the hour hand, or sorry, it's 10 o'clock because the minute hand is at 12. So we know it's going to be something o'clock. And the hour hand is pointing at 10. So we know the time is 10 o'clock. Nice job. Let's see. Okay, can someone tell me the time for this one? Yes, Al?
6 o'clock.
Oh, okay. So always remember the hour hand is the one that's shorter, right? And the minute hand is the one that's longer. So first we look at the hour hand. The hour hand is in between 11 and 12. And the minute hand is at 6. So we know it's half past something. All right. So we already know the minutes is something 30. And if we look, since it's between 11 and 12, we know it was moving from 11 to 12. And it was in between moving. It was in the process of moving from 11 to 12. And it's and it's halfway there. Because again, the minute hand is halfway there. So we know that it is 11:30. But if you swap the hands, if you make this the minute hand and this the hour hand, and the minute hand was pointing at 12, then it would be 6 o'clock. Okay, what about this one? A bit tricky. Yes, Ryder? Ryder? Oh, okay. Then Gordon, can you help us with this one?
I've been raising my hand forever.
Sorry, Gordon. 12 o'clock. Okay, perfect. So the minute hand was pointing at 12, so we know it's going to be something o'clock. We can write this. And the hour hand is pointing at 12, so the answer is 12 o'clock. If they're layered on top of each other like that, it might look a bit more complicated, but again, you would just look at them separately. So you would look at either the minute hand first or the hour hand first. Depends on you. Okay, now is where we get a bit more complicated. So in order to understand how we tell the time, we need to go back to this equation I wrote. 1 hour maybe if my hands are easier. 1 hour equals 60 minutes. This is something that is very important to understand. So we know that, sorry, hard to see. Okay, so 1 hour equals 60 minutes, all right? Sorry, Samuel, I'm gonna have to erase this. So, because 1 minute is 60, or 1 hour is 60 minutes, and we have 12 tick marks, to find out, because right now we only know what 12 and 6 means, but it would be nice if we know what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 means as well. So because we know there are 12 places that the minute and the hour hand can go, so 12 places, we can use division to divide the 60 minutes by the 12 places to figure out every time we move the minute hand by 1, so from 12 to 1 or 1 to 2 or 3 to 4, something like that, how many minutes has passed? So if we divide 60 by 12, we would get 5, all right? So that means every time the minute hand moved by 1, 5 minutes has passed. But every time the hour hand has moved by 1, 1 hour has passed. So the hour hand and the minute hand are very different. Right? So just think of it as 5-minute increments or 5-minute periods or spaces. So every time you move 1, 5 minutes has passed. So you have 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 60, okay? So that's how we know how to tell the time properly. Okay, so now if we look, it is 1 o'clock because you have the hour hand pointing to 1 and the minute hand pointing to 12. But say if we switch this, if we have the hour hand pointing at 12 and the minute hand pointing at 1, it would be a bit different. So the hour hand would be 12 as usual, or not as usual. The hour hand would just be 12 and the minute hand would be 5 because, or the minutes is 5 because the minute hand is pointing at 1. And so we know at this position at 1, 5 minutes has passed since 0, right? So, and 2 is 10, 15, 20, 25, so on. So now we know the answer is 12:05, but that's only if the hour hand is pointing at 12 and the minute hand is pointing at 1. Okay, can someone help me with this one, this next one? Mason?
It is 2 o'clock. The minute hand is pointing at 2. The minute hand is pointing at 6. The hour hand is pointing at 2.
Okay, let's see here. If we extend the hour hand, you can see that it actually goes between 1 and 2.
It is what? It is 1:30.
Perfect. So just like Mason said, it's actually 1:30 because we know the hour hand is in between the 1 and the 2. So it's in between or in the process of going from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock. And the minute hand is at the 6th position. And based on what we just learned, we know that that means it's 30 minutes past, right? So we know it's 1:30 because the hour hand is in between 1 and 2, perfectly in the middle, and the minute hand is at 6, which also means it's in the middle. So it's 1:30. All right. Okay, and that's it for our lesson. So now we're gonna move on to some practice. Let's go to time, page 105.
Someone's knocking on my door.
Oh, okay. Did your parents go check who seated it or who checked
Yes.
to see who it was?
Yes, but my mom said don't care about that guy. He keeps knocking on the door.
Yeah, just pay attention to the class. How about that?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure. And go to the car and wait for us. See?
What? Okay.
Did you hear that?
No, sorry, Gordon. It's okay. Just
Aw.
try and ignore it, all right? So
Okay.
okay. For this one, we can see that the hour hand is pointing at 1 and the minute hand is pointing at 12. So it's 1 o'clock. So I would just do this. Okay. This is a bit difficult. Let's see. How should we do this?
I can do it.
Yeah, but we can't really see the whole. Okay, let's just do this. Can someone tell me? Oh, okay, Sam already did it. Okay, let's look at this one. Can someone tell me what time it is for this one? Ryder, is that a hand up? Okay, yes, Sam. What time is it for this one? Perfect. Okay, and can someone else tell me what time it is for this one? Yes, Ryder.
It is 5 o'clock.
Perfect. Yes, 5 o'clock. Okay. Now we move down here. Can someone tell me what time it is for this tea kettle? Yes, Mason.
It is it is 7 o'clock.
Perfect. Okay, can someone tell me what time it is for this one? Yes, Gordon.
10 o'clock.
Perfect. And finally, can someone tell me what time this is? Yes, Ryder.
It is 11 o'clock.
Nice. Okay, and Sophia, I'll let you answer the next one, all right? Okay, so for this one, it says write the time shown on each clock. Okay, so I would fill in the sentence. So it says Matthew has lunch at and then sometime. So the hour hand is pointing at 1, the minute hand is pointing at 12, so we know it's 1 o'clock. Okay, Sophia, do you want to do letter B for us?
Let's do about it.
Sophia? Oh,
3 o'clock.
okay, nice. Okay. Samuel, let's not write the answer right away, okay? Give other people some chance to answer. Okay, can I have someone answer letter C? Yes, Gordon.
Huh? Which one?
Letter C.
Okay, 5 o'clock
Perfect. Okay,
or 5 o'clock.
yeah. And can I get someone for letter D? Yes, Sophia. Letter D.
It's at 7 o'clock.
Perfect. Okay, and can I have someone for E? Yes, Mason.
He watches TV at 8 o'clock.
Perfect. Okay, and Ryder, what is letter F?
He go to bed on 10 o'clock.
Perfect. Okay. Oh, we have another match. Yeah, we can't really do that. So okay, I'll just do the same thing. Oh, okay, never mind. Samuel's doing it. Okay. Can someone tell me, just honestly unmute if you want to. Just unmute and tell me. What time is it for this one?
6:30.
Perfect.
Yes, I said first.
Okay. And can someone else, not Gordon, tell me what time this is? Just unmute and say it. Unmute and say it. If you know it, unmute and say it.
It's 6 o'clock. Okay, no. I'm doing that one. I don't
It's
know.
not 6 o'clock, but it's close.
It's 5 o'clock, I guess.
Yeah, 5 o'clock. I also heard someone say it. Was it Sophia? But nice job. Okay, this one, the pentagon.
Okay, it's 10, half past 10.
Perfect. Okay. We go down right here. Okay, what about this one?
Oh, wait, this one. That one is 6 o'clock and you cannot match it.
Perfect. And this last one?
7 o'clock.
Yeah. Or
7:30.
wait. Yeah, there we go. 7:30.
And action. I cannot even draw any.
So remember, it's something 30 if the minute hand is pointing at 6, but something o'clock or something 00 if the minute hand is pointing at 12. Okay. Okay, write the same or write the time shown on each clock face. Okay, so this is a picture of Family Day, and then welcome to, can't really read that. Okay, Samuel's just writing it. Yes, 9 o'clock. Okay, nice job. Okay, and can someone else write the time? Actually, here, can we get some volunteers? Okay, Gordon, write the one for Butterfly Park, and Mason, write the one for Fort Siloso.
Wait, do I have to write up the up one?
No, yeah, the one on the top, this one, the Butterfly Park.
Okay. 9:30. 9:30.
Perfect. Okay, and okay.
Bye.
Mason, if it's easier, you can just say it if you want.
I'm done. It is 12. It is 12:30.
Perfect. All right. And can I get someone else for the at the underwater world?
Like the 30. Oh, 30. That's what.
Wait, Sophia? What did you say the time was?
I was reading the sentence on the
Okay.
where they are.
Oh, okay. Well, do you want to answer the question for us? What time were they at the underwater world?
2.
2? Okay, look more carefully. The minute hand is at 6. Okay, I guess Samuel wrote it. 2:30. Okay. Write the time shown on each clock. Okay, so it'd be the same thing, just without the fun story. The hour hand is pointing at 3, and the minute hand is at 12. So 3 o'clock. Okay. Can I get some volunteers? Okay, Mason, you do this one. Gordon, you do this one. And can I get someone else to do this one? Would be great. Uh, 1:30, perfect. 11:30, perfect. And 8:30, perfect. Okay. Oh. Okay, and then the last two, can we get some more volunteers? Here, Ryder, do you want to try this one? If you don't have the drawing tool, you can just say the answer. And okay, Samuel went ahead and did the other one. 12 o'clock, okay.
4:30.
Perfect, 4:30. Oh. Mason, watch out. It's pointing in between the 4 and the 5. So it's not 5:30. It would be
4:30.
yeah, it would be 4:30. Nice job. All right. Write the numbers. Oh, wait, okay. I don't think I think that's it. Let me see. Where does this page go to? It goes to 108. So I think we finished all of our exercises. Yeah, okay. So I want to give you guys some extra problems. Okay, so what time would it be if you have a clock? Ooh, I need some sort of clock. Okay, so let's use this one. So if the minute hand, let's say the minute hand is pointing here at 3. The minute hand is pointing at 3. And the hour hand is pointing at, like, say here. Oh, make it smaller so it's easier to tell it's the hour hand. So the hour hand is pointing near 5 and the minute hand is pointing at 3. Can someone tell me what time it is? Yes, Gordon.
Uh, 5:15.
Perfect, 5:15. So
Yeah.
if we remember, each, nice job, each number represents 5 minutes. So from 12 to 1, or from 0 to 1, there's been 5. And at 2, it's 10. At 13, it's 15, right? So remember, we're multiplying or we're adding 5 every time.
I did what? I don't know. That was 5:15 and now it's
Okay. What if we had okay, oh. Okay. What about this one? Is anyone other than Gordon? Okay, Mason, go ahead, give it a try.
This is 1.5 o'clock.
Wait, sorry?
That is 1.5 o'clock.
Oh, okay. So the minute hand is actually on 7, not the 6. Okay. So it's very close. So remember, at 1, 5 minutes has passed. At 10 or at 2, it's 10. At 3, it's 15. At 4, it's 20. 25, 30, or half past. And then this is 35. So if the minute hand points at 7, it means that it's if the minutes is 35. Okay. So Mason, can you tell me now what time it is?
It is 1:35.
Sorry?
That is 1:35.
Perfect. Okay. Let's see. Okay, what about this? The hour hand is pointing at 12 and the minute hand is pointing at 9. Gordon, you had your hand up. Oh, okay, Gordon, do you want to help us with this problem? The hour
Yes.
hand is on 12 and the minute hand, oh, actually, that's not really accurate.
9 o'clock.
There
Oh,
we go. The hour hand is pointing from 12 to 1, and the minute hand is pointing at 45.
9, 10.
No, not quite.
Hmm.
Remember, the one up here is an hour hand. This one's an hour hand, and this one's a minute hand.
Okay. Oh, candy by 5. Hmm. 1:45.
It's not 1:45. Okay, look closely. The hour hand is in between the 12 and the 1. So it's not 1 yet, but it's really close to 1. And yes, the
Yeah.
minute hand's at 45. So what time?
12:45.
12:45. Perfect.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is a bit more difficult, but practice makes consistency. Okay.
Easier.
Yes, practice does make it easier. There we go. That's a better saying. Okay. What about this? Okay. Can someone help me with this one? The hour hand is pointing between 10 and 11, and it is pointing at 5 on the minute hand. Ryder, is that a hand? Okay, Mason, is that a hand? Okay, go ahead, Mason.
It is 12:45.
Not. Oh, that would be the last one. What is the new one?
It is 11:45.
Okay, it's not 45, right? Because the minute hand is at 5. So remember, 5 or 1 is 5 minutes, 2 is 10 minutes, 3 is 15 minutes, 4 is 20 minutes, 5 is 25 minutes. Yeah, 5 is 25 minutes. So what would the time be?
11:25.
Okay, so the hour hand is in between the 10 and the 11, okay? It's pointing like somewhere there. So meaning it's traveling from, it's between 10 and 11. So it started at 10, and then as the minute hand moved from 12 to 5, the 10 moved closer to 11. So what time would that be?
The number will be 10:30.
10:30.
10:25.
10:25. Perfect. All right. I think we're gonna end our class here. It is 4:30.
Bye.
Thank you guys for coming, and see you
Yes.
next week.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you, teacher.